Yeah, we don't need the full spiel, do we? So, get the music back working. We were on this theme, sure. So, I completely overlooked the fact that, freaking, we were supposed to have our internet line. Honestly, I probably should have not, hold on, let me make sure that's done, not, 1 minute. So by all means, starting stream was a foolish idea. Internet could come back and crash again. We're getting a cable being buried in the back of the house, and to do that, to bury the cable, they have to turn off the internet. And I completely overlooked this factor, so we might get another crash. We might get another crash, but I don't know. Just hope it doesn't do that. Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully that it doesn't crash, but, we have an Ethernet, or not Ethernet, some weird internet cable thingy that needs to be, like, planted underground or something, and they didn't do it until today! Perfectly when I started streaming. I need to make my voice less responsive, or less responded on. Yeah, there we go. So now I can accentuate. Yeah, okay. I can accentuate without capping out the microphone, and we can make the music a little bit quieter. There we go. Okay, so funny cable needs to be planted in the ground, and it happened right when I started streaming. So, God, how lovely, how amazing, how incredible. Everything else should be operating the way that it should be. Chat might just be a slow updating feature on this plugin. It's my first time using it in a while, so I don't know. It could be working fine. It could not be. So, by all means, look out. There might be another crash imminent, but, that's not gonna stop me. Yeah. So, we're just gonna be finishing up this drawing then. I am sorry about that. That was something that I completely overlooked. Yeah, I thought that'd be like a one and done type thing that wouldn't, you know, crash my stream. Unless, oh thank God. The music stopped for a minute there, and I will admit my heart stopped there as well. But now we actually have the little overlay thing that shows you guys what is on the stream, what is playing. So, that's pretty cool. Took a hot minute to set that one up, but I mean, that's why the stream started late, and that's why, ultimately, we got interrupted at the beginning of the stream versus the middle of the stream. So, lovely jubbly. We're gonna go back and do more shading to these teeth. These teeth are not this white and pristine. Back down to 2, and shade a little more. Still interested in doing DLC versus. Yeah, I'm down for that. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot that I even mentioned that. But I'm down for that, definitely. Give me just a few more, not days. I'll be able to get back to you by the end of this stream on that. Like, I completely forgot about it. I don't have work until later in the week, so, like, let me get back to you after the stream on that one. But that sounds definitely fun. That sounds definitely good. This cryptid looking very cryptid-ish today, huh? Yeah, I'd say I don't want to bother with shading, but this guy without shading just looks really freaking stupid. I'm making my mod work on mod streaming. I forgot I'm a YouTuber too. Yeah. Mainly I've just been working on getting that BFN video out, and then it got out, and I'm like, alright. Sure, still up. I'd like to suggest a thing to draw. Yes, I'm down to draw like anything that people want me to draw. It's just that my freaking internet just sucked for a minute there. And it could happen again, but Sackboy. Okay, I'll draw him. Sackboy's next. I'm not gonna go like full extreme shading with this like I do with other streams. When it's a community, like very much like a communal stream like this with artwork and whatnot, I want to make sure I can give enough time to other people's ideas and what they want me to draw as well. So we're just gonna probably like shade a little bit of it. That's why we're only doing the face. So cactus from PvZ, Sackboy then cactus. That's what we'll do. I'm gonna try and like read chat when I can here, but like I do have to like crank my head to the side to see that. Yeah, hey, I'm back. The stream just decided to poop out on me there because funny thing called internet service providers. But you know, whatever. We're back now, and it doesn't matter. Like right when the stream got like a lot of people to, it's just like and shut down. But whatever, we're back. We're back. Having a jolly old time today. I hope everyone's day is going great so far. And yeah. Completely understandable, yes. This is the part 2 then. Should be named as such. It's not a part 2. It's just the fact that my ISP sucks. They don't suck. It has been leagues better than the one we had previously. And with figuring out my streaming issue, I now stream at a crisp 40,000 kilobytes per second. Probably like an hour to prep stream. Alright, I'll try to get to cactus by then. I should definitely be able to. If I'm just doing like small scale drawings like this, I should definitely be able to get to that by then. My drawings, like, you'll see, once we get the line art done, already half of him is done, realistically. We could do a lot of detail with, like, the tendrils on his head and whatnot, like the character's design is, but, like, nah. We're not doing that. Just about like that, color's fine. We're also not using color picker tools, so he's definitely a lot more gray than he usually is, but hey, whatever. So you're playing... Oh, Peggle. Ooh, I should do a Peggle stream. That low-key sounds really funny. But I know you're talking about cactus and stuff. I'm not going to intervene with that stuff. That is peekers. My webcam's right here. I'm used to the webcam being up here, but no. They're just peekers. Undertale for the first time going in blind. That is a lovely experience. Good luck on that one. That is definitely a good one. I still need to play Chapter 5 of Deltarune, but I've not done it yet. I love the series, and I played 3 and 4 day 1. I did a stream on it day 1, but like, not day 1, I don't think. But I did a stream on it like as soon as it came out or whatever. And for some reason... Okay, I thought the music was messed up. For some reason, I just haven't felt inclined to do Chapter 5 yet. I have lots of mind when I get a capture card. I have one, I think, on my desk. Yeah, I do. This thing? This is the, yeah, this is a capture card. Yeah, I don't care. But, you know, but, like, when it comes to doing capture card stuff, at this point, like, I own all the things that I, like, capture card or whatever. So, like, to some extent, I think emulation is fine. But, like the pure amount of, like, cost and setup time for, like, freaking, what's the term for it? The pure cost and whatnot to, like, hook a Wii up to your computer versus just, like, having your physical copy, then just emulating it. I personally see no problems with that. I don't know why anyone else would, but hey, man. Switch games, even then you could just emulate them. Like, I mean, I get that's easier to set up a capture card on a Switch, but like, If you own the games you want to stream, then what's the exact issue? I don't know. From what I've heard about people... Oh, just not good. Okay, fair enough. From what I've heard about it, like, my capture card, when I bought it, like, God, this was probably, like, 3 years ago when Tears of the Kingdom came out. I really remember using this thing. But, when that came out, I spent, like, $170 on that thing. And it's just sitting on my desk now, doing diddly squat nothing. I own a copy of the game, so why shouldn't I just be able to make a copy of it on my computer that I could do whatever I want to? Like... I don't know. I never even finished the game either. I never beat Tears of the Kingdom. I got bored of it. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of a... That's getting into emulation. I don't want to alert the big dogs when little baby streamer talks about subject that is controversial. That's the term. I don't want to get into that. I know. They don't own the game when buying it, then they can't stop me. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you buy a digital, like, privileged license to access the data of a game, man, what am I buying the games for then? If I'm not getting access to a game, then why am I buying it? It is genuinely such a silly concept to me that people are still throwing their money at big old Nintendo when they don't even own the games that they're buying anymore. You're wasting it. Spoil it! Spoil it! I don't know, man. Seems quite counterintuitive to me. Yeah. I would say a toaster oven's better for cheese bread, not gonna lie. I made my cheese bread in a toaster oven when I did that video 2 Christmases ago? I complain all about Nintendo, but when in Pokemon games, I'm the first one to buy it. That's the thing. I've disconnected myself from the Nintendo, like, IP, from direct purchasing and stuff, because, like, I've lost so much respect from, like, the business side of things, business practices. Unless this new CEO locks in, then hey, maybe you could turn me around to being a Nintendo fan again. But, like, my experience with this is I grew up exclusively on a Nintendo Wii for the first 13 years of my childhood gaming hood, I don't know. Like, I grew up with a Wii the first 13 years of it, so, like, man, I don't know. I guess I'm a Nintendo kid at heart, but at the same time, I got treated bad by that. I know this sucks, but Pokemon... Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm gonna be saying all this, but the new Mario... If the new 3D Mario comes out eventually, when it does, I'm gonna probably like it. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, but... Because it's gonna be Switch 2 exclusive, of course. Alright. Because we got a bunch of other stuff and other suggestions. I think we're gonna call the Locust there. I mean, maybe do a couple adjustments to his eyes. There we go. We're gonna call the Locust there, I think, simply because, Oh yeah, the AI summaries. I was switched to specific for Pokemon and Mario Kart because nothing else interested has come out. Exactly! Another $600 device to purchase and spend your money on, but only 2 games are worth it on there. Only 2. Only 2. Like, why not just make it, like... I don't even know, man. Alright, we're done with Locust. We'll call him Locust, and we're calling it there. I spelled it wrong. Like, I could do his face tendrils and whatnot, but too much work for this. Locust. There we go. Alright, we're going for, it was Sackboy next. I'm gonna do the, Sackboy sad face meme. Ooh, Sackboy's actually kind of difficult. He's got some weird texturing. Yeah, no problem. I just caved and bought it because, let's be honest, I ain't saving that money until Gen 10 comes out. Yeah. Yeah, the best way to heat up cheese bread. You know what? Cheese bread. Alright. we're done with Locust, and then we're just gonna be doing faces of these characters. Cactus is different, because Cactus is just like a character. Maybe we'll like, you know how like Cactus is shaped like this. Maybe we'll like cut it off as it goes down to that portion of it. That looks like dog water, oh my god. Oh man, that was weird. Alright, Wall of Flesh theme ensues. What's that? That's dead pixels? No, that's just garbage. How familiar with PvZ 2? I'm not familiar at all with PvZ 2. I played it a ton before the leveling plants update came out. And I loved that dearly. I did very much enjoy my pre-slop PvZ 2. And at this point, I would honestly argue that PvZ Heroes is the best of the mobile games. You can fight me on that. All the other mobile games are so horribly treated with microtransactions and just slop that does nothing to them but ruin it, that, quite frankly, Heroes is the best mobile PvZ experience nowadays. Hopefully Flomp is still here to see the Sackboy. You're scared of getting an Android emulator? I recommend checking out. I'm not scared of it. I have it. Okay, there you are, Funk. I have a I have BlueStacks. I play PvZ Heroes on my computer all the time. I might try out other mods of the two. I think I did a live stream on it before I switched computers as well, and then I just started resetting up BlueStacks again. So I might even do a Heroes stream soon. Not gonna lie, Heroes is very fun in my opinion. And I know Sackboy technically doesn't have a black mouth. It's like technically the darker woven parts of the yarn balls or sack that he is, but don't care. I have a really fun black hole plus smelly zombie deck, a mustache into Bad Moon Rising, leap with huge Giganticus. So Sackboy, the boy of the sack. Yes. There we go. We can shade this in as we go. So one eye is just about like right here. So he kind of has like this shading on it right here like that. And then we got a big eye right here. This looks so silly. Oh my god, I love how silly he is. I love his silliness. He's so silly. He's so silly. He was doing the little blah. Oh, for how hard this song goes. So then we're just gonna do like a little like woven. Because he's woven. Cheese butter every day and lots of money. That is good stuff. We love the money, Forgot that I graduated. That's old. I'm an old man. I'm an unk now. I'm officially unk status. Unk alert, yes. I am unk. I was looking for a job and then I found a job. That's a good song though. Smith, heaven knows I'm miserable now. Oh, it's a great song. Minus the job memes that is spreading a meme culture. Practically on his deathbed, I know. I don't know how my parents do it. Hey there, what's up with me today? I woke up and fumbled around with streaming setups for like too long. Mayhaps I do that, but we're going to be doing Cactus next for certain. I'm not as inclined as I was into the Friday night freaking world as I was during the peak years of the pandemic. Maybe we do that, maybe we don't. I don't know yet. I know that the community is a little bit strange. So we're gonna do this, brown and light brown. John, CK. If I search it up, is it actually gonna find, like, hold on, maybe... So now, when I lean to the side, it's not so bad. I'm not so off-screen. There we go. That looks more like baby poo brown than... We need, like, desaturation. Is that a better desaturated brown? That is the Sackboy color right there. That's what we got. We're gonna get him just completely the color we need, and then we're going to add shading to it. I found that that's often a more beneficial route of doing these art things. You draw it, then you do the coloring. Yes. I have my phone notifications on. Peekers. We got the sad sack boy. How you guys liking the new like layout of these drawing streams specifically? I think I'm gonna make these like an instance just for the drawing streams. Like, is face cam in a good position? Maybe I'm gonna adjust chat so it's not 100% opacity, so you guys could read chat messages better through the big screen. But I'm talking music player and face cam. Are you like that upset that you can't see my layers or something? Because I could work on this if I need to. Oh wait, you can also see the. It's nice. I like it. Perfect. That is what we need. That is what we like to see. We like to see happy faces. We like to see people who like stuff. So this. Lower it a few more ticks, and just kind of like shade this till it's dark. Like, look at that shading. And people say shading is difficult. It took me a long time to actually understand the concepts of it too, so that makes sense. I have been practicing a crap ton by drawing albums from artists I really like. And I've been tracing those almost exclusively. Really quite picky. My excuse is being inspired off of flares. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just kind of throw things at walls and hope it works. But I've been recently working on drawing a lot of album covers that I enjoy from artists I enjoy. So you got your Tame Impala. I need to get some Cage the Elephant album arts actually, but I'm finishing up a lot of Tame Impala's albums right now. I even did a drawing stream on it like last year when Deadbeat was coming out. When I'm pretty sure the single Dracula was announced, I did like the week of that. I did a drawing stream where I drew Currents by Tame Impala, and I'm even seeing him live later this month, which is going to be godly. I'm gonna make this part darker, yet darker, yet darker. This is the solar eclipse theme, I think, right? Yeah, it's Eclipse. Okay. Alright, that is Sackboy done. Unless we have any other more complaints, we are going to switch on over to making Cactus. Which I think we're gonna. Are we talking like a simple little cactus? Or are we talking like a funny looking cactus? I think I'm just gonna like search up Cactus PVZ and do like the first. What is this image? Right next to the Sackboy reference I took, there's this one. Ah! Five Nights at Freddy's one, bro. Alright. PVZ Cactus. Let's see a reference for this that we could work off of. Oh, you know what? Remember those like bootleg ugly plushies of them? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Ugly bootleg cactus. Oh yeah. That's what we're rocking with for this. You have a bootleg cactus? Oh my god, that's amazing. That's awesome. I love the bootleg PVZ plushies. I'm gonna draw that one. I'm gonna draw the ugly cactus. 2 of these specifically? Oh nah! Oh my god. I made a promise in my server as well, like, God, it was like a year or 2 ago. When I reach 1,000 subs, I'm gonna buy a Blover plushie because of, and I drew Blover, and people were like, oh god. They were terrified of my Blover image. That's awesome. I need my army, yes. This one seems to be going a bit more rough, but I mean, I don't know. It seems alright so far. Can't look at my second one, but I see the first one. That's incredible. I love the bootleg plushies so much. They're so much like emotion in them. Speaking of emotion, let's give him druggy eyes. On the same vein of doing album art, I spent way too long staying up till like 2 in the morning to draw Borderline. And I even put it in a fake CD case, just because I literally have a collection of just CD cases full of album arts that I just custom draw. Why? I don't know. Is it cool? Hell yeah! It's like... So something's not matching here. His bottom is not quite sizingly fitting for this, so I'm gonna have to re-image this. And it seems that the stream is no longer crashing, so I'm gonna just pray that the guys are done with their work out there. Bit thinner than he's supposed to be, but using mine as a reference for accuracy. That's awesome. I guess we could do his nose now, which is just kind of like this. I need to do like late night Terraria streams. That'd be really fun. I mean, he looks alright. He looks. This is the space theme, I think. Yes, this is the space theme. I've been playing Terraria since the mobile port came out, like 12, 13 years ago. He looks a little special, as he should. Oh my god, that's a little bit... That's intensive, but I mean, fair enough. I mean, he just looks like he got squished. And that's what plushies are for, really. They get squished. And I'm not going to try so much with the shading on this one, because it is just, like, green. I'll do the hat, and I'll do the shading for, like... Okay, we're only going to be able to fit, like, one of these seeds. We're only going to be able to fit, like, one of these head seed thingies. Other than that, we're going to have to start filling in intensive... Like, I was going to make an intensive carrot reference, but I thought it'd be too niche. But then again, probably the only people here are people who have played PvZ to a deathly amount, so... There you go. Talking is getting tiring. I'll do those for next. I'm down for that. know Bill Cipher. Gravity Falls is, I watched it 10th grade of high school. Like, I watched it very late into my life, but I wish I grew up with it as a kid. That show was great. This is Gollum's theme in Lunatic Cultist, right? Yeah, Gollum and Lunatic Cultist. Alright, have a great day. I'm eating pretzels. That is peak. I thought the song was glitching out, but that's like its whole, like, that's its whole thing it's supposed to be doing. This cactus us. Maybe the real cact was the friends we made along the way. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Mushroom, glowing mushroom theme. Well, it doesn't look like it. There's a pretty hardy shading in the red here. I love doing this style of shading because, like, if you look hard enough, you could see, like, the difference of it. It looks almost like it's glowing in the middle. Which is, like, inaccurate, I suppose, but... You're at a block stream. You're here for drawing accuracy? Come on now. There you go. Just like that. He's so chunky. He's so chunky. He's such a rotund feller. He's so chunky. Alright, for reference, we're going to take this color and switch around to that color. Now we're going to erase it. So now we have two instances of this color. We can now dim it down and darken it to make this under the snout. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Crimson theme. I've heard the Roy sound effects of the face monsters all too often to not know this theme. This horrific boss music. Not even boss music, it's just the environment, but still. Crimson Front! PvZ! It's almost like I could hear, like, the hurt sound effects of the enemies. It's so weird, like, listening to this outside of just, like, outside of anything. It's weird hearing this. Also, I used to use a website for, video game music, and, not like that's an issue or anything, but now I guess I just have to make all my stuff through YouTube Music, because, you guys get to see what song is playing now. Like, that plugin's super cool. I like that a lot. It's a quite niche thing to set up, but, like, uh-oh, we're digging into the red there. We can't do that. I had to download a, hold on, like, YouTube Music, third-party app, which, I mean, hopefully it doesn't explode. Hopefully my computer doesn't explode, but I'd say it's worth it. You get a pretty cool-looking overlay. Need something like that off my stream, Hegel or VTV. Oh, said something else. I heard eat because the person up above said eating pretzels. Whoopsies. I could send you over the video links that I referred to for this, or when we if we do the DLC. Also BTD. I wanted to start doing BTD streams. Yeah, no problem. It's simple. It's just like the guy who explains it. Not the greatest. You have to make an account through like a not Streamlabs or OBS thing, but it seems to be fine. I just think it's a like interesting thing to do. Also, I think I set up something where if someone subscribes, it should flash an image of a crappily drawn block. Oh. Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh, like a big YouTuber class. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm down. That sounds interesting. I need to get back into BTD. I have it on my phone. I played it a lot during school, but I'm UNC status, so I've not played in a while. I have to properly. What is this song from? Lizard, right? It's the Lizard Temple. I don't spend enough time in the Temple of Terraria, so if you want to do it, I can try and find 2 others. Lime could be down potentially. I don't want to speak for Lime, but that sounds like something we could all do. Though I'm not going to speak for Lime on that. God, this song is tunes right here. This should not be this bright. Snow biome right here. Can't fool me with that one. I know this one. Alright, so we got Bill Cipher next to draw. I've gotten so much better with my art skills from the first art stream last year till now. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, it works! It works! Hey! It works! Thank you so much for subbing! Whoa! That's awesome! That's my phone notification sound effect. I was like, wait a minute, is that on my phone? And I'm like, no, wait, that's in my headphones. That's a stream sound effect. Sweet. That's awesome. Chudville. Alright, pal. Chudville. That's a bit far. I'm not joking. I don't really care. Alright. We're gonna add just a little bit of shading to his arms because, yeah. That very like, you're gonna have to look hard for that shading to kind of like work well. And, you know, just kind of a little messy shading. And yeah, that is Craptus. I'm gonna just do that real quick with my drawing glove so it doesn't get too gross to draw with the drawing glove. Alright. Bill Cipher. A few days a week ago. That's peak. Mine was a long time ago. All he needs is a jester hat. Do you want me to draw a jester hat and just like drop it on him? I don't know. I wanna draw more about him, but I just wrapped him up. He looks too good to just go back to, so we're gonna call him Kek. There we go. He's done. Bill Cipher. Ooh. I might go back and adjust this a little bit, but because of that red hat that he's currently got right here, that's gonna be kind of hard to go back into, I think. If you want me to do a drawing of the dude, I could the cactus king himself. I could try. Ooh, yep. This might be the stream closer, not the closer. Actually, we're only been live for 40 minutes. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, I don't know how long this is gonna take though, because Bill Cipher, I have a complex looking design for him here, so. Who knows? We're gonna start off with, of course, his triangular build. We got the Dorito boss himself. There we go. Already off to a good start with that one. Obviously, I'm gonna do the one of him doing the possessive handshaking thing. So, it could be a bit wrong in some senses, because obviously he's not a black outline. He's a yellow, light outline, but I don't know. I have to decipher the Bill cipher. Ooh. Dorito, yes. It is the big boss man Dorito who possesses people. As much as I'd like to make this a unserious stream and like give him buff muscular arms or something, I kind of just want to have a chill stream. I don't want to freak people out with my drawing stuff. He's a Dorito. Yes. I mean, if we're including the crashed stream, we've probably been live for about an hour now, but like, you don't understand how long I've streamed for when I've had a reason to stream. I'm pretty sure Hollow Knight Path of Pain was almost a 6-hour-long stream, and I didn't even beat it on stream. I beat it right after stream because I died at the end and I just retried it and I did it almost immediately. Yeah, but we did do Pantheon 5 on stream, so I'm good at Hollow Knight. So these are like his legs. I guess they're kind of like folded over one another. Alright, he's completely like black legs, so like it'll look better when there's actually like the color properly implemented. Alternative Underground. Oh yeah, this song. This is like hard mode Underground. I feel like I hear it a lot more. I have all versions of Book of Bill. You have all the versions of it? Oh. I'm jealous. Dang, that's sick. I have the Barnes & Noble exclusive one, I think. It might be right behind me, though I don't think it is. I think behind me is my drawing tab. Not drawing tablets, I think it's my notebooks. So, I don't think I have it. This leg is a bit thin, so you can just do it like this. There we go. It's almost like perspective. This hand might be a bit too beefy, but we could just we can properly deal with this by making the rest of the hand equally as chunky. That's fine, all things considered. And I know this is like a cardinal sin doing colors in my black outline layer, but at the same time, it's black outlines, and half of his design is just outlines, or black, or whatever, so yeah. So much Gravity Falls stuff, it barely fits on my shelf. That's awesome. I just had watched it towards the end of my high school life, I don't know what you call that. My end of my high school stuff, and I wish I watched it when I was younger. I was one who grew up with Phineas and Ferb, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Sears Unfortunate Events, Clifford, Word Girl, Curious George, those shows. And until, like, this past year, I have never actually seen a full SpongeBob episode. Until this year, I have now watched a lot of them. But my parents were those parents who were like, "Oh, we'll melt your brain!" Huntress from Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. I feel like this is gonna be like a big design though. If there's a small element to the character, I'm gonna search her up when I have like a chance. But I'm curious actually. All right, done with the belt. We're gonna take off the drawing glove real quick here, and we're gonna search up Huntress, Dead by Daylight. Oof, that's a difficult design. If you said I watched Gravity Falls, what's your favorite episode? That was 2-3 years ago, and I only watched through it once. This is the Huntress, bro. This is a big design. This is gonna be hard. Trying to remember episodes is a bit foggy to me. Weird Mageddon is such a strong, easy choice to say is my favorite, but I cannot lie if I said that, it's coming up blank right now, honestly. That's weird. I like the one where it was like the scary stories, and Stan lost his arm from the witch, and then he was like, "If I had my arms right now, I'd give you a certain gesture." That one is a pretty funny episode. That's a pun joke thing that comes to my mind a lot, so it'd probably be that one. Is his belt too, or his bow tie's too high? If I had my arms right now, I'd give you a certain gesture. Yeah, okay. That's a much better placement of this. I need water. That hurt my throat. How far away are we in to the soundtrack? Okay, we still got... Oh yeah, we still got a lot more to go. We're in album 3. There is, I think, 6 albums of this music here. This is the Hellish Underworld one, then there's the one from the Hollow, and then the one from the Shimmer. So, yeah. Howdy, howdy. How we doing today? We're just doing a drawing stream right now, taking suggestions from the chat. So far we did the Locust from Dr. Nowhere, Sackboy from the Little Big Planet, Scuffed Cactus Plushie. We're now doing a Bill Cipher with the Hand on Fire. If you have any suggestions, drop them down in chat, and I might do them next. And at the end of the stream, if you do miss any of it, I will be doing a time-lapse video paired to just play like another Terraria song or something. I will be posting that to my Discord server for the people who did miss the stream. I have been recently doing this a lot more with streams like this artistic stuff, because, hey man, it just makes sense. If you weren't able to show up, maybe you had work, maybe you had school projects to have to do, all those things, I understand that. So I've been doing little time-lapse thingies about each character that I do. So yeah. If you want me to draw anything, drop it on down, and I will look at it. I will take a look at it. I'm gonna say no to the Huntress from Dead by Daylight, because that character is very detailed, though. I'm sorry. I do Grunkle Stan impression. I sound like Grandpa on life support. Yeah, I don't know where mine came from there. I think, comparatively speaking, that one was actually pretty good compared to how I usually do it. So I have comparatively an impressive vocal range from what I've known. I decided to investigate that by doing 8 months of vocal training this past year here, from October to May. And I sang on a stage in front of 600 people. That was fun. Probably the biggest, and probably one of the only biggest things I have accomplished so far. So that one was a definite W. I made a video on that, but there's so many things that went wrong that day. I'm going to be still doing a official release for that song, but you know, when I actually can have water in 12-hour difference span of time with the sound that's actually equalized and mixed properly, and a bunch of other things that make it, you know, not sound like dog water, not make it sound like a crappy school performance, because, you know, schools love to make you sound like an arse, you know? They just love to do that to you. So, yeah. This looks like a nice blue. So now we are on to his internal colors. Oh my god, is that Bill Cipher? Yes, it is. Ooh! Ooh! Thicken this up a little bit. But, ooh! That's a good, like, first attempt at the pupil. Wow! That is already a really good attempt. Oh my god. I like it. His eye itself is much more like that teal, like this color. Yes, dude! I am, like, not hitting the colors perfectly, but that is it. I expect so many people to recognize him. He's like a cornerstone show character for Gen Z, isn't he? I never grew up with it. I watched it just a few years ago, but like... Oh, yeah. Billy Boy! It's a little bit dark. You should draw your YouTube icon, but blue, in a sphere instead of a tuxedo. I made the second channel. Hold on one second. Where's my file explorer at? It's right here. I did my second channel, and it's just, you invert the colors, make them black and white and very neon bright. And, we have the banner right there, too. So, second channel is linked all over the place in, Discord server, I think, is probably just the best place to get it, honestly. I'm not going to spam links in here. I'm just going to draw. But, if you want to show support to my live-action shenanigans I'm going to get up to throughout this summer and into the next school year. Yeah! I hate shameless plugs, but... This is Pirate Invasion, isn't it? Oh! Pirate Invasion's such a crispy song. Blue sphere or blue circle? In theory it would be, but I just decided to go for block squared because, I don't know, squared math term. Haha, funny. The only unfortunate thing about that is that there's technically already a channel out there called Block Square, not Block Squared. Block Square is like a Minecraft channel I saw when I was doing my research on this that hasn't uploaded in 8 years. KO the Kangaroo from KO the Kangaroo. Let me look this up. This guy! Have you seen the Bill? Have you seen Bill Cipher Backstreet? You mean backstory? Crap, there's my reference image. I lost it for a second there. Whoopsies. This is Pumpkin Moon, yeah. So right about underneath. Yeah, okay. Why are you laughing? Because KO the Kangaroo looks so scuffed. He looks so silly. And for this, we're going to actually take advantage of the line art tool I have just accessible on this art program. Because, you know, get the line art proper. That looks good. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3 of these lines. One can go right around the middle of the belt, so, at the tie. Right about... That's probably fine. I don't see anyone having issues with that. I don't have issues with that. This is the Frost Moon, isn't it? God, Frost Moon has such a better theme. I'm sorry. Pumpkin Moon's a better event, but Frost Moon has such a godly theme. That adrenaline pumping guitar solo, dude. Hell yeah. And it just goes like this cheery moment right here, I think. Yeah. God. They knew how to make a song, and I can tell you that right now. That's better placement. How long do you think the stream shall be? I need to be professional so Bill Cipher doesn't delete more of my memories. Stream-wise or Bill Cipher-wise? Because Bill, he's almost done. He just needs the fire hand and the shading of the actual triangle. Stream-wise, I want to get a couple more. Suggestions. I don't know how long my drawing streams. You know, like doing this so long, my hand does start to feel the effects of it, and I do end up stopping stream purely because my arm starts to feel a little sore from doing all the drawing. So like, probably not that much longer, but at least another like 1, 2, or 3 references. I don't know. This fire could actually be a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be. Next stream I'm gonna do, in 2 days, or I think tomorrow, there is a game that I was looking at that I was very intrigued in. I did a video on its demo, and the full game is coming out. It's called Shift at Midnight. It's like That's Not My Neighbor or Papers, Please, but you work a supermarket. That's just the best way to explain it. Like, the game is super cool from what I've seen of it. I think that it has more, like, not adult themes, but, like, it ain't so fluffy unicorns and rainbows kid-friendly stuff like I usually do more of. So I'm going to probably put, like, a warning for that through my Discord server, but I am very interested. I've drawn for hours. One drawing that I did do one time, this one took a crap ton of effort. If I go to thumbnails folder on my computer, where's my thumbnail folder? There it is. There's one I like almost purely hand drew. This one. I purely hand drew this one almost in one sitting. This is a Mega Mod Calamity stream that never ended up happening, but I've done a lot of these big scale things before. And even for that singing thing I was talking about, I made this one where I just kind of took a picture of myself and traced over it and colored it in myself. Yeah, no, I do love drawing a lot. That whole fully custom drawn thumbnail, that stuff is going to be such a rarity for me. I'm not going to be doing that kind of crazy work. As, for thumbnails future going here with, the block channel, not block squared. For block, I think I'm going to start using more of, what's the word? Like, 1 or 2 aspects of the thumbnails might have something drawn, but, like, the bigger projects, I'm gonna see if I could draw as many elements. I just outlined the guy. Oh, yeah, no. I don't just do outlines. I try my best to do fully custom drawn things. I'm drawing as I speak. Same here! We have something in common! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, no, but, it's mainly because, now it's getting sad if I mention this, but, my grandmother, who was a massive inspiration for me to continue my craft and art, this would have been the Christmas before last. We were having, like, a Christmas party over at, their place, and I was like, you know, it'd be cool if I got into digital art or something like that. And like, you want to get into digital art? And I'm like, I like it, quite frankly. And they just straight up, oh, you're gonna go dip so you can eat stream? Have a good one. Alright, have a great day, Cactus King. They straight up helped me be able to buy pretty much a 2-foot-long drawing tablet. And that has been so much, like, help for this kind of thing. And, like, I owe it really to my grandmother for the ability to keep on going with what I'm doing for my channel. She is, sadly since no longer with us as of April of last year, but I owe it to her for being able to continue the craft that I do and provide the stuff I do for you guys. So, not making it sad though. Well, damn, that got sad. That wasn't my intentions, but it was like a little bit of a backstory on how I got into the digital art world. And yeah, I'm reading the Book of Bill as we speak, and I don't know how I'm doing it, but I am. So you're drawing, hearing me yammer on, and reading the Book of Bill. That's awesome. I wish I could multitask like that. At most, I could put on a video essay while gaming. And if I'm in a call with people, maybe music in a game. But even then. Bill Cipher should be done here in like another 10 minutes probably. No promises on that one, but yeah. Because there's just a couple more blue outlines. Sorry for less. It's sad, but it's alright. I've been able to mentalize the whole situation in my brain. You know, like, as you see someone slowly, like, become less knowledgeable of their surroundings and all those things, it really gets kind of sad, but, like, stuff happens, life is life, move on with life, right? Like, yeah, whatever. No longer we're going to talk about this sad bee crap. We're going to continue drawing funny, quirky images. So yeah. Kid with a Kangaroo will be next. Though I'm just going to draw like its face, because, you know, why not? Should I buy more Gravity Falls merch? It depends on how much you like the show. If you like the show as much as I'm hearing, I'd go for it. I've personally never really bought, like, any merchandise of, like, creators or anything. I think I probably have, like, a couple things, but, like, I personally never, sorry, I need to move the drawing over here. I personally never gotten into consumeristic culture with, shows and media. Especially when the show has been off the air for so long. I see no reason to keep shoveling money to the big Disney. Destroy my house for the show. Noted. Noted. Then probably I would say yes. It sounds like this show gives you great enjoyment in life, so I would say yes, go for it. Now we just gotta keep doing these circles of more and more blue in his hand until we get like a bright little fireball. A little white light in his hand. And once again, the shading isn't like anything crazy or anything, but you know what? It's fine. Because besides, this guy's a cartoon character, and it doesn't really matter. Anyone can see. I have two posters of Valley Falls. The only posters I really have, each concert I go to, I try to buy a poster and like another element of those concerts. So like, poster and a CD or a poster and a vinyl. Cool story about this is that Tim Impala's Deadbeat album looks like this right here. We got that right there. This is a 1 in 5,000 rare copy sold for exclusively the fans on his Spotify page that is pure white. I have 1 in 5,000 of these. So, I technically own a rare piece of music history in my house. Just right next to my drawing tablet. I have been to 3 in my life. One for a band called Cage the Elephant. One for a quirky man called The Weird Al Yankovic. He was goated. And one for Tame Impala. I'm going to 3 more this year. And yeah, I love concerts. They are groovy. Probably damaging my ears, but hey, when does that stop me, right? I'm a gamer. My ears have already been ruptured enough. I never understood concerts before, like, I actually found some that are, like, not $5,000 Taylor Swift concerts because boo consumerism. Like, Ticketmaster sucks to navigate, but, like, hey man, those nights where you're able to see an artist that you actually thoroughly enjoyed, those are palpable experiences. I just never got into it because I never understood that there's actually things that are affordable in people's lives. And they actually sound good and not like coworker music. That is a huge rip on, you know, like 90% of music, but you know, whatever. I'm a huge music nerd. I listen to too much. If I'm not in a call or playing a game, I'm most likely listening to some form of media on my phone. And honestly, I don't know. Going back to the drawing, this one line right here is the only problematic line I got right now, I think. And there is also a bit of lighting around his eyeball. We're gonna have to emulate. We're gonna have to make and emulate. That's too little of a light difference. I don't know if this is adding anything yet. Is that adding something? No, it's barely any difference in color. How about like right here? That's definitely a little more like mustardy yellow. I'm working on watching My Hero Academia. I've heard it's alright. I've never gotten into anime myself. I don't know. I don't really watch many TV shows anymore. Last one, and really the only show that I do truly like to rewatch is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is always a show I can watch again. Gustavo Fring has too much aura, what can I say? Los pollos hermanos, but you could call me Gus. So much aura. And with this, we can do a Gaussian blur. And look at that. Oh no, I did it all in the same lane? Crap. Your local Therian. Howdy, howdy. How we doing? How we doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope my stream has a chance of making it a little better. I'm Block. Welcome in. We're just finishing up a drawing of Bill Cipher. And you know what? That's the biggest one we've done so far. I'm happy with it. It has oh, was that my phone? That was my phone. Yeah, that's my phone. Okay. We have this many layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drawing layers for my boy Bill Cipher. We're now gonna draw hopefully I spelled his name correctly. Okay, there we go. We're going to be drawing KO the Kangaroo. I'm not sure what it is or what he's from. But your local Therian 553, if you have a suggestion you want me to draw, let me know, and I will be totally down to considering and to drawing things. KO the Kangaroo is so scuffed looking. He's so goofy. He's so goofy. Is that like an ear or just something? I think that's an ear that he had. That's definitely an ear, okay. Alright, we're gonna be doing KO the Kangaroo's head because I'm not drawing a full kangaroo. Too much, too much. That looks bad already. I start with layer and somehow finish with like 10. I always do the black line arts as their own layer. Then I slowly add shading, and as I seem and deem fit, I add layers to it as I see fit. This guy looks like a mouse. Maybe I should draw his ear real quick as well, so it doesn't look like a bad thing. His ear goes like flinging in the other direction too. We could do this. We could pull this off. Okay, this is not bad. It's just really weird. The image I'm working off of is so low res. Like, you don't understand. Like, the amount of pixels I'm looking at here is, like... It's not hard when I look at it like that when I show it on the stream camera, but, like, looking at it is definitely an interesting treat of difficulty. It looks like a mouse. Xbox logo. If it was sponsored by me. Huh? So just like an orange Xbox logo? Block box. I feel like that'd be like the old what the old console looked like. Alright, that's what you're getting for KO the Kangaroo's size. Because he's so goofy looking. So obviously we could start off by doing a bit of the black colors because we're on the line layer. We can do whatever we want on the line layer with that has the color black. My back hurts. I'm gonna like pull up my chair a bit more. Like this. There we go. Now I'm setting back a little bit. We're still in the oh, we're in the Hollowed album now. Okay. Oh, not by much. We have so much to go still. We have Sandstorm, Old One's Army, Underground Jungle, Jungle Night, Queen Bee, Graveyard, Town Day, High Wind, just a bunch of other songs in the mix. I know all these cues of sound effects. How we all doing today? Hope you're all doing fantastical. We are drawing a character named KO the Kangaroo from KO the Kangaroo. I don't have much more explanation if you need it, but that's what we're drawing. We also have done Locust, Sackboy, Cactus, and Bill Cipher. I will zoom out and show you when I'm done coloring this nose. If you guys have anything you want me to draw or add onto this page, let me know in the live chat, because I am down to do any drawings, really. I like drawing a lot. Jack Frost from Persona. I'm gonna search him up real quick after I get the colors of this weird goober out of the way, because I don't really know what I'm looking at. This, and this. Then I'm pretty sure with Gaussian blur we could just kind of yes. Look at that lighting difference, dude. It's such a cool thing to do. Cause then boom, just like that, it's blended in. Without having actually blended in, it's blended in. Don't worry about it, Chief. I got it. And then, are we still on this layer? We are definitely on that layer. All right. Hatch down to do the tongue. Bill Cipher is a hamburger. Huh. That's cool. So now we are down back to getting yellow colors. This will be color 1. We can then take this and absorb it and then make this one darker. I feel like these kinds of streams only work because I'm a small creator. I feel like if I had too many people, I would get like recommendation after recommendation, and it would be like, frankly, too many to filter through. So, in that way, I'm kind of lucky I have the community I do, because I get to do stuff like this. I have a massive stream plan for later this summer if I can actually pull off the setup for it. It's a stream where I'm going to be attempting to build a ginormous Lego set while spinning a wheel to add elements to my stream every 5 minutes or so. Every few minutes I'll have to spin a wheel that adds an element to the stream while trying to build a complex Lego set. This is designed to make the process of that as hard and as long as possible, and maybe I could find out a way to make like some chat intervene system where people could interact with me through it or something. I don't really know. I have yet to hammer out a lot of those details, except for like a simple spinner wheel of punishments so far. Alright. Not that big. We're gonna have to just do like this size. And I know I could technically Magic Wand Fill Tool this, but Magic Wand Fill Tool is lame. So we got Underground Jungle. Alright. KO just has a bit of shading in the middle of his face, and then we'll be done with him, and we can move on to either Blockbox or Jack Frost from Persona. I've never played the Persona games, but I might be able to do something in that department, depending on how long this takes. So this color is like drastically darker. It's just like a streak of his face that's just like this. Still not a termite. Hello. How you doing? Glad you could join the stream. So far we have Locust from Dr. Nowhere, Sackboy, Crappy Cactus, Bill Cipher, and we're doing obscure, I think this is an NES game called KO the Kangaroo. I don't know. Draw the fabrication machine. Oh, 9! Hold on. This could be very detailed, though. This could require a lot of detail. But even if your name was still, even if your name was not a termite, I feel like I would know, because you're like the only person I know who actually knows this movie. So, we'll just try to shade this together like this, and honestly, because he's an NES game, we're gonna just say, hey, that's how shading used to look, you know? Just thinking a thought. Just a thinking thought. Alright, let's see the fabrication machine. I'm still gonna search up the other ones first, like Kinger. Oh, maybe I could draw Kinger. I'm gonna search up the Jack Frost from Persona first of all. Oh, actually, I could do his face. I could do Jack Frost. He's a cute little guy. He got a little like Kirby look to him. Fabrication machine. I'm scared. This is gonna be like yeah, I don't think I could draw the fabrication machine in one day, let alone a week, honestly. That's like GLaDOS, but like more. I think we're gonna have to cut that even and say Kinger. Dude, that's nuts. I mean, maybe I could just draw his face. A few years ago, there was a reboot for the modern consoles. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I think we're gonna go with Jack Frost and Persona. Then we're gonna do the, Kinger. And then we're gonna see where we are after that point. And, if we still feel like going, then not the fabrication machine, but something else we will do for sure. And, as all the other streams go, I will be doing a time lapse of this. I'll be downloading the stream onto my computer after I go live, after I finish the live stream, and I will be making a time lapse of all of these things being drawn out. Posted into the either small announcements or art server on my Discord server. That's what we're gonna do. Jack Frost. I like this guy's design. I thought he'd be like a person, like some emo looking goofy guy or something, but no, he's actually pretty simple. Okay, that's already a bad start. We got one muncher. Span the distance. Throw in another muncher. Alright. Maybe honestly just draw his face, not gonna lie, because, I don't know, his cape hat doesn't look that difficult, but I don't want to, like, say that and then be spending another, like, 30 minutes on his line art. I've done that before and made that mistake. There we go. That fixes that. Then we got, there you go. That is Jack Frost so far. So, boom, bam, bang. That's a spot for the finger to go, because he has, like, his finger on his head. Okay, okay, good. My chat got disconnected for a second, and I thought that the internet guys were back at it again. They shut down my internet for a second there, but no, we're back. We had to get a line buried earlier for the people who are not here, so the line burial caused my stream to crash, like 10 minutes in, so we didn't really draw anything at all, because internet crash. Gotta go have a nice stream. Alright, have a great day. Hope you have a great day and all that stuff, yeah. Wait a minute, no, this continues on like this. Like that. Yeah, I knew the fabrication machine would be like an absolutely terrifying image to do. Maybe draw Miku. Miku could be interesting. I'm not opposed to drawing Miku. I mean, like, never really, like, done anything with Miku or, like, seen Miku media or anything, but, like, I could maybe draw Miku or something. This looks like such a server emoji. Like this little thinking guy face. Probably the worst one I've done so far in comparison to things, because he's so, like, blank slate, I feel. But that doesn't mean we don't have to. That doesn't mean we don't have to like do a little trying on that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nope. No. Just like that. That gives us a easy way to just do fill tool on him, just like that. And while it is a bit of a cheap excuse of a way to just kind of finish an artwork really fast, that's it. That's that guy. I could work on the shading for him a little bit more, but I have more I want to do, so we're gonna do that. I don't have his white face done, so if I do this, he's just gonna be like a palette. But here, actually, we could do this magic tool, that fill tool, white, confirm, magic tool, hand, fill tool, white, confirm, confirm, and he's done. All right, we were doing Kinger next, I believe. Ooh, yeah. Okay. He's the king, right? I'm not smart. I don't. Yeah. He is the king. All right. I'm gonna do like his door icon or something. And we'll draw him up here. Oh, this is Jack Frost. Okay, we still have a good bit of music to go on this. Yeah, no, the album I'm listening to is 2.5 hours, which honestly is fine. After Kinger and Miku, I'd like to request Lich from Adventure Time. Prettiest, please. That's assuming I do Miku. That's, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing Miku, but that's assuming that, like, I can actually find, like, a version of her that's not, like, extremely detailed. I don't know, there's probably, like, a chibi version I could draw. Since someone won't draw the ginormous machine that'll take me a month. That's like something I'll do in like a week during school. You know. I drew like the repo monster, like the tax man, in like a few hours at school because like I had nothing to do in school. Now I actually have like, not like I have things I need to get done, but like I'm not that good at like digital art yet. Plus Lich actually sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna do like the shot of his face melting when he goes fall. That's another show I need to watch, dude. I need to find a way to watch Adventure Time. Make this connection better. There we go. There we go. That's what we're gonna do for size wise. Obviously, we have to do the blue in his eyes, but that's not right now. That can even be right now. We can just do that real quick. We could sideline the project for so you got the blue eyeballs. Oh wait, he has like actual like. That's annoying. He actually has like little outlines for the lighting. Okay. Oh, right above KO the kangaroo. Nice. So now we're just gonna have to find our best tan color, and literally that's it. Like, he's literally just tan. This is Duke Fishron's theme. I have to find a tan that doesn't look like skin color. Like, oh, I'm finding it. Hold on, I'm getting it. There we go, perfect. Maybe with less tolerance, so it doesn't make it look so sketched. Like that. Well, now he just looks awkwardly, fine. I have to draw his, I have to draw his coat. He looks a little, he looks a little like, never mind. That's bad drawing. That's bad curve. There's a line right there, like this. Wait, is that a cactus up there? That is a PVZ bootleg plushie cactus. Yes, we drew him today. So this we could just do fill color white on, and then we could just go back in and then do, that was a crash fish. Crash fish? Like Crash Bandicoot, or? Oh, Goobers from Subnautica. Oh! Yeah, no, that's not a crash fish. I'm not exactly sure what he is, but he's not a crash fish. That is Kinger. There we go. You got him done now. And now we are doing a Miku, I think. Maybe I can find like a chibi version of her face and just do that, because I know Miku is known for like freaking insane levels of design. Yeah, maybe like minus how long her hair is. I could just do her face real quick. She got like the pigtails and the face and whatnot, so yeah, we can do that. Where are we gonna do her though? Like, Jack Frost did not need to be that big. We're gonna do her down here. So she's kind of like this. That's an eyeball and the start of one. Oh wait a minute, this is a humanoid. It's gonna be really uncanny knowing my drawing technique because it's a humanoid. The humanoid Vocaloid. I'd love to see Uncanny Miku. Well, like, I don't draw purposefully uncanny. It'll probably look fine, all things considered, especially with my practice on human faces in the past, like, week. But, like, I don't know. It just won't look like Miku. But technically, I've heard that, like, every single version of Miku is canonically accurate in some universe of some kind, so whether you like it or not, we got a Miku here. Scuffed Miku. Oh, God. Her eyes are too far apart. She looks like that one, like, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, well, you know what they say, every version of Miku is technically accurate in some sense, so, sorry not sorry, Mikuverse. You now have Chudley Miku in your world. Oh my god, it looks so trash. Chud Miku, bro. Chud Miku. Dear god, it looks like dog water. Chud Miku. Ate too much ramen noodles or whatever she eats. I don't know if she eats ramen noodles or not. We got the Chud Miku, bro. Chud Miku. Okay. Do we even dare color this in? I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Need to take a picture of this? Go ahead. Sigh, go ahead. Alright, Chuddy Miku. I don't want to finish this one. This one just sucks. This favorite iteration of Miku. so beautiful. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is the alternative title theme. Okay, I thought this was getting into 1.4.5 music, but no, it's not. I concur. No, it is not. She has like gamer headphones on, but like I don't even want to draw them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna like. God, this title theme is great. Holy moly. We already did a Persona 5. But... Oh, you gotta go? Goodbye, bye. Alright, that's all good. Have a great day. Mr. Sprout, Y2K, have a great day. We already did someone from, Wait, what was the other, It was the Lich from Adventure Time that we're doing next. God, I forgot how good this title's music is. Holy moly. Chud Miku. Oh! Hey! Thank you! I would say your name, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but thank you for subscribing. I'm happy I set that up. That's awesome. I'm able to actually get like the little notifications for that. Then for this, this is just the face, so like what are we gonna do here? Like that color, pretty much. Chud Miku. I told you my drawing of humans is like very uncanny because I can't do it. Eating chips. Good stuff. Chips are good. Her eye, I think it wouldn't be like half as bad if her eyes were not so separated. This is the credit theme, isn't it? Yeah, Journey's End credits. Also, like the chin line under her mouth makes it also look very chudly. And we forgot a bit of her hair, so we're not gonna care about color consistency. It's just gonna be deep green, because why not? Does the notification only work for new subs? If I unsub and resub, will it show up and notify you? I'm not sure. I don't know. And yeah, well, it only works for new subs because, like, I think I don't really know fully. All right, there we go. Chud Miku. Oh my god. Oh god. Chud Miku. Well, don't spam it now. Well, don't. Miku's done. Alright, now we're gonna go on to the Lich. Hello, my little friend. I said I pull out my baby Bill cipher from my pocket. For a second, I thought my phone was just off, and I just saw like my phone screen went dark there for a minute. I just saw like a dark version of Miku just on my phone. Like, what are you doing here? So we're doing the Lich from freaking Adventure Time. Ooh, his face will actually be really endearing to make because he has a ripped open mouth. If you know me for doing things with drawing, it's like very uncanny mouths and eyeballs. So that will be fun. Bah, it didn't work. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just set this up. Oh, wait, is this like the really cool... No? It's like, yeah, it's the synthesizer remix. That's too little room to start drawing Lich. In fact, I think we're gonna have to start... Oh, yeah. This isn't the official soundtrack, by the way. Is that paint next? We're doing, we are doing, the Lich from Adventure Time next. So he's kind of got this, like... That's a scary design for a kid's show, don't you think? That's like a really scary design for a kid's show, actually. That's his mouth. Probably the most atrocious song that's on the list. But it's funny. I like this. It's an interesting remix. I think that's one extra tooth on the front there, but hey man, whatever. And we're gonna have to add like 2 extra teeth here, I think, to make this look more correct there. Kind of just looks like the Snow King if he was like really ugly. Shimmer theme, maybe. There we go. Full. I can do this shading. I can do this way better. This part's actually atrocious. I did that part horribly. Master, I gotta get going here in a minute. Your stuff looks awesome and you're very talented. Thank you. And you're in the server, I know that. Later, after the stream, I'm going to be downloading this and making a time-lapse of all the artwork. So the things that you missed and the things that you will be missing, I will have that updated for you in the server. So, yeah. You will not be missing mere but a thing. The only thing that is missing is the live communication of 2 individuals. But that is chill by me. Have a great rest of your day. What was this song? King Slime has a new theme? Whoa. Okay, so I have not played the new Terraria 1.5 update that much, but that's interesting. And honestly, after this one, I think that I'm going to call it there, because how long has this been? Nearly 2 hours, and yeah. is a good theme, what the heck? Hello, new person. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day so far. I hope the stream can make it better for you. We'll be ending this here after after the Lich, I believe, unless there is another really good idea in chat, and then I will be joining that. Other than that, I'm getting kind of tired. My hand's kind of hurting from all these arts, so I might be going after that. But I hope that this last bit of the leg of the stream is as entertaining as all the others have been. For not just me, but for the community I've been running it for. So, yeah. I'm gonna just have this part of the Lich. That's what we're gonna draw of him. We're not gonna draw all of him because he's actually pretty fat. Yeah, I didn't actually think how fat he was. I thought he was a skinny bone monster, but I guess not. He's pretty meaty. Is this Queen Bee now? Yeah, this is Queen Bee. That makes sense. I was about to say all the buzzing sounds. That's definitely not King Slime anymore. I split pickle juice all over my... Oh, no! Not pickle juice. Pickle juice is good! Well, pickles are good. Pickle juice is also not that bad, but, like, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're just gonna finish this one up, and I think we're gonna be done after this, because, yeah. Unless you guys have any other better ideas. I just looked at, there's actually a lot more people here, and I like communicating with people, so... If you guys want anything else to be drawn... Queen Bee alternative. Oh, why does Queen Bee have 2 different tracks now? That's cool, but why does she have 2 different tracks? That's weird. That's unnecessary, I think, but, you know, whatever. This is the layer. Oh my god, I'm making a mistake. I'm drawing this all on his outline layer. Oh wow. That would have been bad, huh? It's so weird having a villain in this show that's like so green. Green is like the color that's naturally associated to like life and light and whatnot. And the Lich is like, as far as I know, pretty much like the equivalent of the Grim Reaper in Adventure Time. So I never saw it or anything, but like he, I think is like a manifester of like dreams or something. I don't know. I just know he says the funny line where he goes, "full," and then they fall. That's all I know about Adventure Time. Oh, this is Deer Clops, right? Yeah. Everything about him seems so like nature until you see his face that's like decaying. And it's like, oh hey, that's a bad guy right there. Because I don't know, like all this feels so green and like not deadly. What's this track? Eater of Worlds gets this theme now? Dang! They upped the ante on my boy, dude. This is sick. I've only played the mod loader, which is not updated to 4.5 yet, 1.4.5, so all I know is them. I've not heard these tracks before. This is sick. I believe all we have left is his gums right here. And then the inky black void right here. And we're good. Alright, that's the lich. And we actually have a couple more pieces of his gums to work on right here. Just like a few little streak marks on his gums. There, and there. Yeah. Alright, that's the lich, and honestly, I am kind of tired. So if there's any other suggestions last minute here, I might consider doing that real quick, and then I'm going to honestly skedaddle. That should be the end of the stream so far. So it's been, how long now? Almost 2 hours, yeah? Unless there's something on my phone that's pretty funny, because I don't want to end stream. I like doing this stuff. Nothing funny in my stream, nothing funny in my photo roll, so like, nothing I could really do here. I think we're good. I think we're good then. So yeah, that should be the end of the stream so far. So yeah, if you guys had, let me actually do this professionally. Hold on. Let me put my pen away, put my glove off, and look at the camera. Alright, so if you guys like the stream, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all that stuff and more. I'm making all sorts of content like this. I'm going to be making more and more. Discord link is pinned in the top of the chat or something like that. Also in the description of the video. We're close to 1,000 subs, yada yada, all the other YouTube, the hell stuff. But oh wait, oh hey, all right, I'm down. I could suggest, but you're also tired. Well, I mean, depends how detailed. I'm down to continue. We got a nice spot that's still available right here, so we could do something still. But I also should eat. I'm not eating much all day, so I'm not too sure. But I'm down to continue a little bit more. We got like another 10 minutes of music we could work through from the Terraria playthrough. So playlist. So Flambell from Power World. Let me look this up real quick. Power World. Up to you if you want to do another. Oh, I gotta do this one. This is the last one. This is cute. I like it's like the lava. That's up my alley of shading. That's my alley for shading. So we'll do something like that. Like I did Jack Frost and Persona 5 like in like 3 minutes. So like obviously the shading will take us a little bit longer than that, but I like it. It looks very silly. It looks very awesome. That's not round enough for the head. That's not round enough. So like this. There we go. It's a lot better when it comes to character design. Skeletron alternative theme. Interesting. Okay, it looks a little bit chopped, but I mean, consistency gets thrown out the window when you do this for 2 hours straight. So I mean, it looks a little scuffed, but I like it so far. It looks still really nice. Actually, I know a method for this. Color in the eye fully black, and then we can go in and do a Gaussian blur overlay. By doing this, copy paste, white, do that, and then there's like a red-orange color right here that is darker here and around it. Then we go here to do a Gaussian blur. And just like that, you have your pupil. I love this trick so much. It's so fun to do that trick. It's kind of like a marshmallowy white color for the skin tone. So it's kind of like this. You go into more yellow tones like this. Or what's like a bright? Let me take this color, this bright, like this. So silly. I have not played enough of Palworld to know what this character does, but it's neat. I like it. We're gonna get rid of the background here so we can actually color in this marshmallow-y color to make sure we color all the spots. There's a reason why I keep that white background on though, because looking at this pixelated thing hurts my eyes like within seconds. So we're just doing this to make sure we hit all of the boxes. What's this song? I think I'm making a gauze and blur layer here just to kind of like have this as a filter effect that I could like dip on and off. Like that. Let's see what gauze and blur does here. Then put my shield back up. There we go. Yeah! Whoa! What? It does not look bad. I like that. I like that. So now we're going into this deep orange territory, because I love orange. That's a sneaky way to captivate me to keep drawing on this stream. Just recommend me something orange. I was almost as if the face also has a little bit of a glow to it too, so that's interesting. This can be a gauze and blur, just kind of like do this. There we go. Shading, my beloved. Slice of bread, that looks like a slice of bread. I am gonna call it after this one because my knuckles are starting to tense up a bit. How do I play rhythm games with tensed up knuckles? I can't. This is probably the most ambitious and best drawing stream I've done. Because the other ones that I've actually drawn and colored in characters have only been like 3 or 4. The one that I did all the black outlines, I was still really bad at drawing. This one I have consistently done a bunch of different characters in a style that doesn't actually like make me mad at my own skill. So like, I'm proud of how this went. I think this went great. I'm gonna increase the brightness up here. It's better than working on a car in 100-degree weather, but drawing another 2 hours after. Yeah, it kills my hand. Yeah, I mean, I like drawing. I love drawing. I might even draw later today as well, but like, bleh. I am going to be announcing that I do a stream in 2 days or 1 day, whenever the game comes out. I think it's 2 days. It's called Shift at Midnight. It's a horror game. It looks like a nice streamer game, but like I made a video on the demo of it, and it looked really cool. Unless I could get other people to join me, I think I'm going to make that a live stream when it comes out. Oh yeah, it's Chud Miku. Chud Miku is probably the worst thing I've drawn. This stream. But I'm going to be doing a Shift at Midnight live stream and or video, depending on if I can get people. Block Gaming. Oh yeah. I set up a second channel now for my professional endeavors. That's going to be pretty inactive for a hot minute here. But those things like the BFN video, that was really like 4 mainline block videos in one, with like the skit, the independent section, the camera setup with their reviews and interviews. It wasn't like that hard to edit, but like in comparison to how my content usually is, that was like 4 videos in one. So like, that's going to be like starting to be on specifically a professional channel where I can outsource my quote-unquote creativity. Not outsource it. Not outsource it. That's the wrong description. output my creative directions. Yes, that is a better description. Not outsource. Outsource means making people do it for you, and people cannot be me. People cannot be me. Alright, let's see what Gauze and Blur does for me here. Oh yeah, baby. Flame hair. We might also want to add something to right here as well. Which is a little bit like a... even a fireball that maybe like gets a little bit brighter on the inside. Yeah, there we go. Just do this and see what that does. Boom. Makes the blind spot immediately look a little bit better. Now we have the head, and maybe we do the chest piece. That looks like a little stone. I don't know yet. This seems to be like pretty orange with like yellow outlines, so that's how we're gonna do it. I hope my face ain't like that unappealing to look at when I'm drawing. I look like this the whole time. It's kind of funny, but whatever. Oh, this Lunatic Cultist theme. Oh god, we have the Torch God next. The Torch God has like a whole rock song now, I think. I guess the Torch God makes sense because we were drawing like an actual torch, so. Yes, we can. If we do a strategy called copy and paste the layer, and then do Gauze and Blur now, it should look much better. Boom, now it looks like it's glowing a little bit. And honestly, we'll do her little chest piece, and we're gonna call it a day after that point, because my arm feels like a limp noodle right now. Those are her arms right there. Ink blight from No Star. I want to die. I want to end. I'm gonna end stream after this one, but like I'm going to do another one of these streams fairly soon. Honestly, I do really like drawing on live stream for people. I'm going to honestly end it after this one, so not like that. I'm ending the stream after this one. Sorry to any other future idea concept peoples. Keep them in mind for the next one though, because I am going to be doing another one of these soon. So I just repeated exactly what I said, but hey, whatever. Oh god, it's the Torch God theme. Get ready for a rad metal solo and like grumbly vocals. Oh hey Nugget, I didn't realize it was you for a second there. How you doing? I never actually have listened to this full song, so I would suggest. What is this? Ink play from downstairs. I'll search him up and see how small he is, but like I feel like if I say yes, then it just opens the door to doing like more and more and more and more, like Mr. Krabs from that one episode where he captures the jellyfish to make jam out of them. More. I'll search him up, I guess. I love that they made this character so serious. Alright. That is Flambe, I think your name is? Yes. How many layers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 layers for Flambe. Alright, I'm gonna search up the ink blight, but honestly, I do like doing this a lot, but I don't know. Ink blight from Don't Starve. Let's see. Oh, which one? There's like 100 of them. Like, there's like a lot of these guys. I could draw them as like a collection. Oh, like the whole like gang of them maybe? Oh, I think that's the rasp. Oh, let me see. It doesn't tell me which. Oh, the big boy. I'm guessing you're talking about this guy. Yeah, that's rasp. I can start the next stream with this guy, though he looks a bit big for right now. If that's cool with you, that's cool with me. Bleh. I feel like a bum ending it, but like, I did a lot. I did a lot of these, so yeah. I'll start off with maybe one of the ink blights. Maybe not rasp because he looks pretty big. Like he looks like he'd be like the equivalent of like amount of effort I put into like Bill's Cypher here or the Lich. Or even Flambell. Flambell is like actually one of my higher quality ones on the stream. But I like this guy. I like this chomper looking guy, honestly. Alright. We're gonna pause this music before it gets copyrighted for being some other generic rock music or whatever. Oh my god, it actually shows some guy's face too. What the heck? The album art, it shows someone. I didn't even realize it showed that. That's really funny. Like, it shows... Yeah, it shows that, but it shows some random guy's face. I didn't see that. Alright. That is the drawing stream for today, July 20th, 2026. Blah, blah, blah. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. All the other crap that YouTubers say. Yabba, 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 yabba. And I will see you all in the next one. I'm going to be doing a stream, hopefully 2 days from now, for a game called Shift at Midnight. If that doesn't happen and I do a video on it, then I'll do another drawing stream or something else where I start by making an ink blight from Don't Starve. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, I will see you guys all in the next stream, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a great afternoon, and look at the camera for this one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And see ya.